Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this puzzle box which is called spring. Guess why? Because it uses a lot of spring loaded parts. They're technically not spring loaded, but yeah, it uses rubber band. And of course with all those spring loaded parts it can get a little bit complex and difficult to solve. I hope you have fun solving it. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Now without any further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Enjoy building. And during this tutorial, I'll only explain the parts that need some explanation, and for the rest, you can just follow along. This is a black 6x6 plate, and obviously you can take any color you have. In this technique brick, I'll insert this axle, which is a 3-stud long one. Just like that, so that it becomes flush with the brick, and place it like that with the axle pointing inside. Now let's make the drawer. And by the way, this is a technique break. Then I'll place this drawer aligned with that axle and push the axle back in. Instead of this modified plate, you can use a regular 1x4 white plate. I just place this piece loose over here and we fix that in the next part. Now let's make the spring loaded part. I'll start with the 2x1 plate and build upon it. And that's how the key looks. Then I'll take this small rubber band and attach it to that round stud. And it is important to take the round stud there, as it helps with the rubber band. Then with the rubber band like that, I'll place it in here and place this again round stud on that plate. Then place this plate here. Now this is a little bit complex part of the puzzle, as there's a rubber band involved and anything can just spring back, but it's not that difficult. Then take the rubber band and attach it to the stud. And there you go. It should be coming back and forth. If it's not, try taking the stud to some other position like this one, and it should just work. I'll just loop my rubber band around this stud once so that it becomes a little bit more tighter and reliable. There you go. Here, make sure the rubber band does not get sandwiched between the plates. Just place this plate first with the yellow brick at the right position, and then move on to the 2x3. Place it all down nice and tight, and let's move on. Here I've taken one of these plates which have an extended edge on the side, and it's important to take a plate like this here. Now I'll keep this aside for now and we'll place it later on. Here I have this Technic piece and insert this sort of a pin like that. Then place these two washers on. Then I'll take a Technic brick and this pin, insert it there. Here I've taken another rubber band and insert it in that slit. Then loop it once to make sure it's all nice and tight. And then I'll carefully place the rubber band inside the grooves of these washers like this. Then carefully place this piece over here. Now you'll be needing an extra axle. We won't use this in the puzzle, but it will help us to build it. I'll insert it there, and our aim right now is to make that piece straight, which is not straight at the moment. And also ensure that this brick is straight, and those two washers have gone a little bit below that red tile that we placed in the drawer. It might take time to do that, and this is a very complex move, but it can happen just like that. That washer is right there besides the red tile, a little bit beneath it. Now once you've done that, just hold that black piece in place and place this assembly over there to hold it down. Make sure yours looks like this, and while that is there, this piece should not be able to push in. And if that is done, let's move on to the next part. Instead of these jumper plates, you can use regular 2x1 plates. I just didn't have them in the right color, so I've used these. Here I've used this piece with the clip, but a regular 2x1 brick also works, or a 1x1 of course. Here also use a regular 1x1 plate, and it's important to use this transparent brick here, as it needs to slide and the regular ones can't do that. Let's make the main tool with just using these two pieces, and again use a round one here. Place it in this spot. Now let's place some tiles and finish this off. But really you can use any arrangement of tiles here, just make sure that you use a 2x1 here as it needs to slide. And leave this spot empty where the red tile is visible. At last I'll take this axle, slide this piece over and drop it in there. Now as the puzzle is ready, let's solve it. The first step is going to be pulling this out and sliding it over just a little bit more like that, and then pull it out, and there's the first tool. Now I'll slide this 2x1 tile on the top, invert the puzzle, and I get a 3-stud long axle. I'll keep that aside for now and insert this tool inside there like that. Make sure it's towards this side, towards the right side, and then push down like that. And you may feel that it's spring loaded, and you might not if you push it down a lot, but that's what it's supposed to be. And if you don't feel the spring anymore, just take out the tool and now push this red tile, and keep that pushed in while you insert your tool here. Push out that sand green tile on the other side. Like that. Then take the tool out and you can let go of that button. Now insert the tool here with this side going in like that. Then press it down and pull it out. And as you can see, that tile comes out. Now all that is left to do is push out the drawer, and you can do that with this axle. Just push this axle with it, and from the other side the drawer should come out. That axle goes all the way in, the drawer comes out. And there you go, the puzzle is solved. And just in case your drawer wasn't coming out the first try, just remove the axle and then push it in again, and it should come out. So the puzzle is solved. If you like this puzzle and want to see more like these, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, see you in the next one, and goodbye.